To put on a night for before Christmas. I have so many people telling me that I need to read this in her deepest desire. Look at those sprayed edges. Yes. That's my dog. This is my reading journal for 2026. It is an Archer and Ollie. Style of reading is Good Spirits. But no, not right now. Okay, at your chest. There you go. Good morning, lovely people. I have a gigantic weekend ahead of me, and I thought, what better time to take you guys along for a weekend in my life. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done, if any, but I have so much other stuff to do that I just wanted to do like a little weekend vlog with you. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this content after you've watched it or before, either. But we're going to do some journaling. We're going to do hopefully some reading. I have to do grocery shopping. I have to do marking. I have to do video editing and all of the above. So we're going to do that today. I have started my morning with a coffee already. I have, if you can hear it in the background, I don't know what's going on. My curl just is not curling today. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. You can probably hear my vacuum in the background. I have my DB reconnected to our new Wi-Fi because my husband got a new Wi-Fi system. So I had to reconnect everything, including my printer. So last night I laid in, well, last night I had to reconnect my printer, and then I laid in bed. I will insert this photo here and cut out 15 pages of printing that I'm going to use in my journal. So I really want to do that today. I'm going to start off with that, and then when natural break occurs, I will go do the groceries. I also need to think about my essentially life in general. No, I'm joking. So I've got to do my journal. That's my biggest thing, is my reading journal for 2026. If I don't get it done this weekend, I'm not upset, but it's something that fills my cup, and I need it for the last couple of weeks of term because it's been a busy 5 weeks. So I need to do that. I need to do grocery shopping. I need to mark some kids' exams. I need to finish reporting stuff. I've got to clean the house. I've got to put up with these two dogs that keep getting things stuck under things. This dog, I swear, does it on purpose. He does. He really does. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do that. And it's going to be a hot one, and our air conditioner is broken. So, guns out, right? I've got a lot of flab, but we won't talk about that. At least you get to see the full tattoos. Like, ooh, who is she? Anyway, we're going to go jump straight into journaling room, and let me show you what I'm working on. We do that, and please ignore the stuff on the bed, but this is my outfit of the day. This is how we're living. Little shorts, singlet, misbalanced. Woo! I probably will tie my hair up at some point, but it's looking pretty good. Anyway, let's go journal. Hey! Before we get into like the journaling segment, I thought that we might do a little unboxing because I have a stack of books to unbox that have recently been delivered to my house / I bought. So I thought that this would be awesome. Please ignore Poe and his toy in the background. He's going to drop it at some point and then complain about the fact that he can't get it. So that's going to happen. Anyway, let's do this, shall we? I just want to take a thumbnail, so bear with me. Okay, right. Just gonna wait till the vacuum stops extracting dust. First, I'm just gonna clip my hair up because it's gonna annoy me all day. All day. Okay, right. First, I got lights out. I have so many people telling me that I need to read this. This looks ridiculous. Anyway, I have so many people telling me that I need to read this, and I thought, fine, I will buy it. I have the audio book somewhere, and I will read it. So that's the first one. I got this from QBD. I can't remember how much it was. It's only 397 pages long. Let me read the back. This is hurting my head. We're gonna have a no hair update. Odin is around here. I've just shut the door because of the vacuum, but anyway. Meet Book Talk's latest obsession. Dark, funny, and super spicy. Can you handle the ride? I want someone with a soul as black as night, someone who would burn the world down for me and not lose a single minute of sleep over it. Trauma nurse Ali escapes her hard-working days by thirsting after masked men online. To her, nothing could top the fantasy of her favourite tattooed and masked man hunting her down. But she never could have guessed that one drunken text could turn those dreams into reality. Josh has spent his life avoiding the limelight, but his online persona is another story. At night, he posts masked thirst traps for his billions of fans until one follower catches his eye. Ali. Together, Ali and Josh live out their darkest fantasies, unaware that Ali has captured the attention of someone with a far more sinister intention. As Josh turns from predator to protector, he must ask himself how far he'll go for the woman he cannot live without. Dark and sinister much. I also got a pack for autumn. This is by Amelia Emerson. This is like an Omegaverse White Shoe Small Romance. Apparently on the back there's a pack for winter and a pack for spring. I'm going to need them. So I have read this. This is very cute. I didn't realize how thick it was. I read it on my Kindle. It is super cute. It was awesome for autumn. It was definitely spicy. I can't remember the rating I gave it. I will leave it linked down below for you, but super cute, super cute. Okay, the next is a special edition book that is from another country, and it's Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Now, this is, I can't remember if it's the French or German edition. If you read the writing on the back, someone please tell me. I'm not sure. But I bought it because it's pretty, because, like, how could you not? So let's open this. I have Fate of Ophelia stuck in my head. Let's see. Okay. Da, da, da. Okay. Da. Oh, so cute. Okay, so this is De la Momo Art. I think it's French. I don't know. Oh, it's so nice. Look at that foiling. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. This is the sprayed edges. It's almost got a pearlescent sheen to it too. This is so cute. Okay, inside, adorable. I love it. Obviously, I won't be able to read it, but I don't care because I wanted a pretty, oh, it even has a ribbon. Like, hello. Hello. Anyway, that's that one. Sorry, my nose really hurts from blowing my nose too much. Next is a box from Amazon. It's I don't know if it's a new release, but it's the special editions you can get from Amazon. I got two. So, funny enough, the price of these special editions on Amazon was the same price as the paperbacks in my local store. That's nuts. That's nuts. I realize Amazon can do like cheaper prices because they're a big corporation, but the place that I'm buying the books from is also a big corporation, so I'm not sure. Anyway. Okay. Woo! Now, I've seen this one, but I wanted the special edition because if I'm going to buy a book, because most of the time I read it on Kindle or audio because I don't have time, I saw the special edition and I thought, yes. So, it's Rose in Chains. This is by Julius Soto. He's her greatest enemy and her deepest desire. Look at those sprayed edges. Yes. I just like a velvet finish. Hello? Beautiful, darling. Okay. How gorgeous is that? Under the Just Jacket foiling. It says,
That heart spring is mine. Her mouth is mine. Her magic is mine. Her skin is mine. Ah! Ah! Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's the same on the back. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what this book is about, but I don't care. Okay, the war is over. The dark forces have won and the hero who is supposed to have saved is died. Is this like a Draco and Hermione retelling? After watching her brother die and her kingdom fall, Princess Briery Rosewood is captured. Briar Rose is captured by the enemy, stripped of her magic, and auctioned off to the highest bidder. She's sold to Troven Harvest, some season of powerful and devious Haas family, and her secret infatuate. I can't. It's the weekend. But Briary won't submit to her feelings. A secret rebellion is brewing. She must escape to join it. Yet, despite the horrors of a new world, help and hope can arise in the most unlikely places. Ooh! I'm excited. You don't know what I'm thinking now. Briary's eyes are glued to Troven's as their feet glide over the dance floor. She could feel his breath on her neck. I never know what you're thinking. She whispered. Okay. Next, that's going to be fun. Popo. Of course, my dog gets his stuff stuck underneath the box I put on the floor. He does it for attention so that you pay attention to him, but anyway. There's a lot of enemies to lovers, this one, but anyway. The only one that's probably not is a pack for autumn. Interesting. Maybe I really like it. I like the tension. I'm like a real tension girly. Oh, this is just magnificent. I think this is my favorite cover. It's The Enemy's Daughter by Melissa Poet. Love cannot be forbidden. So cute. Look at that cover. That's so cute. Oh, and the sprayed edges are cute. Okay, what's under the dust jacket? Nothing. It's purple though. That's very cute. Very nice. Very nice. Large font. It's pretty good. Map in the front. We're loving that. It says, it's been 37 years since the Republic was destroyed. Now the 5 clans in the King's Land fight for control. Isadora, daughter of the clan's leader, risks her life on the battlefield to help injured clan soldiers. But when she stops an attack from Tristan, a Kingsland assassin, his soldiers shoot her with a poisonous arrow. As Isadora lays dying, Tristan does the unimaginable. He offers to save her life using a rare magic. Yet, in choosing to live, Isadora is unknowingly bound to the mysterious Tristan through a magical connection that could allow him access to her emotions, her deepest memories, and the very information he needs to destroy her. Whew. Set in a dystopic world woven with magic, The Enemy's Daughter is the stunning, spellbinding, enemies to lover retelling of the timeless romance of Tristan and Isolde. I'm so excited. Okay. I need to get journaling. I have to get journaling. Okay. Calm down, Kate. Oh, okay. So, they're the books that I've got in the recent one. Let's move over to my journal setup and let's talk through. Oh, I kicked my bin over. Let's talk through what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have to get comfy. So, let's shuffle over to this side of the desk because this is this side of the desk. Hello, welcome to my side of the desk where I journal. Okay, let's talk through my stuff. So this is my reading journal for 2026. It is an Archer and Olive square journal. I loved it because it's like giving that bookshelf look. I love the feel of it. It's like a vegan leather, but so soft. I have been planning this for quite a few weeks now. I have been compiling on my iPad what it will look like. As well as compiling on Canva photos and like ideas and watching so many reels and all those things. So let me give you a rundown. I'm just going to flip my iPad and I'm gonna show you guys my plan. Now I was going to put this in the reading journal video, but I know it's going to be too long, so I changed it. Sorry for my Discord people. I know I ask you questions and then I change my mind. I'm sorry. Okay, let's look, shall we? So my 2026 reading journal idea is, what I do is I plan it on Notion, Notion Notable, because then I can draw things. So I've got pages. So this is the openings, and then I put like what my title page is, and then I have my inspiration ideas here. So I look at other people's stuff online because, let's be honest, you can't reinvent, well, don't reinvent the wheel. And then I've got, so this is my title page, inspiration, cutout idea, maybe an opening. And then I've got the rating system that I want to do. I did print out stuff for rating system, but I'll show you that in a minute. The next is the Hall of Fame book of the year. So I'm going to actually do printouts, kind of like this sort of idea. And then I've got 2026 books. I'm going to do like it flips over kind of aspect. I've got reading stats that I'm going to add in. Mainly because I started using Storygraph more, and as of 2026, I'm going to stop using Goodreads and just do Storygraph. New releases, and make sure I do like lines for each month new releases coming out that I've ordered that I'm excited for. Features, I want to do tabs, make them stick out, and then do months and over of the setting. Some page like outline definition idea. Go away. And this is like the monthly setup. So I'm going to do like what the month's going to be and what's going to be in the month, but you can see that later. Let me show you the pictures that I've been using on Canva, wherever my Canva app is. There it is. Okay, so I do have them printed out and already cut out to an extent, but I'll just do a scroll through. So I've got a lot of these pictures off Pinterest or online that are free for distribution, or I've left the watermark there as well. So obviously book Babe Design Shops, my star rating, which I do need to make smaller. Spicy rating. This is kind of like the aesthetics that I'm going with and the ideas that I'm going with. Just that witchy bookshop, cozy, colourful look, really. These ones like apparently can buy as stickers. So I will have a look at that. Some more, and then the bookshop at the end. So that's pretty much like my look. That's pretty much my look of how it's going to set out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to change to, sorry, oh my nose. I'm going to change to the journaling camera, and I'm going to start doing some journaling, and I'll check in when I have a natural break in journaling stuff, because I haven't fully thought this out, but I have to a point, like the video itself. Anyway, let's stop waffling and just get into it, and I'll do a check-in later. So, I've only done a title page, but I did a Dutch door, and I'm now onto the rating page, so yay. I haven't had breakfast, I realized. Let me just zoom you up a bit. I haven't had breakfast, so I'm going to make something for breakfast. I'm not sure what. I'm going to put you up on my cabinet. Oh, there we go. You can have a full view of my messy kitchen that's not fully messy, but I do need to go get groceries because we're out, and I might get breakfast while I'm doing that. I think that's an option. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to get, but I'm going to get something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
just want to say, wow, the mess I have created. And I'm only 3 pages in. Yay! I said, I'm only 3 pages in. I've had to redo the way that I'm doing the star ratings because I wanted them removable so I could take them out. But yes, I've got the vacuum going again because apparently I got stuck in my husband's office. It's starting to heat up. I've done the groceries and I'm going to keep going with this journal spread. So I want this done by this afternoon. Is that unrealistic? I don't know. I don't know.
It is blowing a gale out there today. It was the first actual warm day in a while, and now we have what we like to affectionately call a summer or spring storm. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow. Hello, lovely people. Long time no talk. It's actually been probably a week and a bit since I started this vlog. So I'm going to continue it because I got some really great points. A little bit of a sneak peek for you. I got some really great things during that vlog, but I want to show you what we're at now. So it's actually Saturday I think it's 28th. Let me check my calendar. 29th, sorry, it's the 29th of November. We're very close to the 1st of December and we're very close to finally unboxing my advent calendar, which I haven't even told you about. Oh my gosh, there's so much has happened since. So let's sit down and have a little chat, shall we? So please ignore any chewing sounds in the background. I have 2 little gremlins that have decided it's a good time. Anyway, let's have a little catch up. So I've put out it's really windy too, so if you hear the wind, that's why. I put out my setup for 2026 reading journal and you guys have absolutely loved it. So thank you. I love it too. I can't wait to start using it. I don't know if anyone else gets this way, but I get to the end of a reading journal and because I've had it for so long and like I'm a bit over it, if that makes sense. So maybe like I should switch to like a 6-month one, then I'm resetting it up. But then there's just so much work to set up because it took me 3 hours at least, like 3 hours of footage time. But anyway, let's do a little update. I've got so much Christmas stuff to show you. I've put out all my Christmas stuff and found some things that are missing and it made me super duper sad. So yeah. How are we liking my hair? I did something different. And what I did was, it's kind of ended up a bit wonky, but last night after I washed it, I put it up in like a tight twirl bun. And just to make it not as like kinky with the curls, but like one side's better than the other. But then I did go near the rain, so it is what it is. Anyway, that's my hair update for you. Let's have a look at my advent calendar because by the time that this is coming out you would have already seen the first week's worth because this is coming out the first week of December. So I got my advent calendar. This is from the enamel pin library, if you can see. I got their 12-day one last year and I absolutely loved it, and I filmed every day that I unboxed it, every day that there was a day, and I was loving it. So they actually used some of my footage for their promo, and she gave me very nicely a discount code for me to use for this. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I'll switch you so you can see. I love this camera. Please ignore the rubbish that's on my cabinet. So it's all beautifully wrapped. This is going to be the first day. I kind of already sneak peeked and had a look because I can't help myself. But when you unwrap it, there is, what's that? There's like little parcels in here. So there's like this one, and then there's like things that give you hints, and there's like lots of little bags, and oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm very excited to open this. There is one for every day, and I will have a reel of it out every day, so then you can see. I can't wait for Monday to start. So I'm gonna put that back in there. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I went to the shops because I had to do, face me, hello, I'll put you on the box. Isn't that nicer? There you go, you get a view of the background. Anyway, I went to the shops because I had to get my click and collect, which is just some stuff for outside, and I also got fake Crocs for their Christmas. Oh, whoops, let me show you. Look, aren't they cute? Fake Crocs. I'm doing baking today, hopefully, fingers crossed, if I don't get too tired. I don't want to tie myself up. Anyway, I'm so hyper. Anyway, I have Crocs, squishy feet, amazing. I also got some other shoes. I got some boxes to store the Christmas stuff in when it comes time for that. They were like $10 for a plastic tub. It was awesome. It's so huge too. And yeah, I got some lights for outside. But I also went to my bookstore. I did originally go to Big W because they advertised that they had books for $10, but I think it was only for one day. Annoyed, but that's fine. They didn't have my book anyway. So I went and I got two books. And I thought we'd do like a little reading vlog at the end of this. So the first book I got is A Pack for Winter. This is book 2. You would have seen me unboxing book 1 at the start of this video. So I got book 2 because it's very Christmassy, because why wouldn't it be? And the other one, which I've actually started reading, is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison, I think it is, from the author of Love Light Farm, I think it is. And this edition is just gorgeous. Look, it's like shiny, and then it's got the candy canes on the edges because the main girl loves candy canes, so I'm so excited. I'll just check it is inside. I don't think it is because it was just one of those. Anyway, this is a paperback, and this was $23. Just keep that in mind, people. Australian dollars. And this was a paperback, and it was $25. So you wonder why I buy on Amazon, because this one's $14 on Amazon and this one's $17 on Amazon, but I wanted them. Anyway, I'm going to take the stickers off. So they're my two books. I am definitely going to finish The Good Spirits. I'm on chapter, I think, 23. I have to check. One second. Let me just get my receipts out. Let's see where chapter 23 is. That's 20. Oh my God, I'm close to the end. I don't want it to be over. Okay. 22. Oops. I'm that far. I've got that much left. That is not much. I'm on page 223 of 370, and I just saw the words "I love you." Yep. Anyway, so there's that one, and then I'll read this one, and we'll go from there. So I actually have the voiceover to do, which is this week that I'm filming this as video. So I will do that. And then I will do some cookie baking. Yes. But let me show you the Christmas tour. There's not a lot because stuff broke when the shed collapsed. So we had a shed outside. It was a super duper windy day and everything, it fell over and everything, most of the stuff broke in it. So I'm actually missing some stuff. Oh, I got a pillow too. Let me show you my pillow. Let me show you. So I bought this pillow today. No, that's my dog. I bought this pillow today. It's actually got like little things around it. It is so cute. Odin's already tried to chew it. And yes, that's my dressing gown. You a good boy? Oh, thank you, Odin. You are a good boy. You can go back to sleep, Odie. You a good boy. Oh, no, I don't. No. I'm not giving you belly rubs. No, not right now. Okay, I'll pat your chest. There you go. Poe's up there chewing his pumpkin, Halloween pumpkin. I've got cute candle warmer. I love it. My plants are loving the heat too, but I've got not a massive amount on this side, but most of the stuff's on the other side. So I have my table, of course. I've got, this is my coffee counter. I don't have many cups. A lot of them broke. So yes. This is the Christmas section here. There's nothing really Christmassy in the kitchen. Here, which you would have seen on social media if you follow me on Instagram. If not, I'll leave my link down below. But I've got stuff on the coffee table. And then I have these pièce de résistance. I really wanted these. Aren't they gorgeous? Give me 2 seconds. I'll turn the lights on. Okay, the lights are on. So I have my little village, which reminds me of a small town country romance book. But anyway, I have a bookstore, I have a cafe, patisserie. It's got a few chips, but I'll fix that up later. And then I have my toy store. Isn't it cute? So cute. One day I'll fix the cables. One day. Not right now though. And then we have the Christmas tree. So the star does project on the roof, but I haven't got that going at the moment. But it's kind of a higgledy-piggledy Christmas tree. It does say Merry Christmas. And then we've got obviously the bookshelves. The reef does light up. It's just turned off at the moment. And then we've got the Christmas lights with my reef pillow up here. More lights. That guy lights up too. And then I have some more here. Thanks, Poe. I'm so glad you're coughing during that whole thing. You good? You good? Yeah, apparently he's good. Odin's also good. Anyway, let me show you the library. I did update it a little bit. So I came in this morning and realized I have too many books and I need to put them on the shelf. So too many books on my pile. So I reshuffled some things, as you can probably tell. I put Throne of Glass down here because just the weight and everything. Christmassy wise, I've just got some moons and stars, nothing too outlandish, but I fixed up my sprayed edges and I've put some more of my books in. And then on the other side, oh, I did a little Christmas section here. Cleaned off my desk. And then on this side, I've kind of just evened it out a bit. So I've put my Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies here, which I still haven't read. I will get there one day. Throne of Glass is still there. Court is still there. Crescent's there. I've moved Once Upon a Broken Heart there and moved the other part of Stephanie Garb there. I've put Quicksilver here because I love it. The first book in this edition is coming soon. And then I've got obviously my Egypt and Sorcery section, Fourth Wing, and then Once Upon a Broken Heart. No, not Once Upon a Broken Heart, Broken Bonds. No, Bonded by Thorns. Oh my gosh, Kate. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I have these books which I need to put away and we will go from there. So I'm actually going to sit down and do my audio for my video so I can get that out of the way and so that I can upload it and stop thinking about it and so I can make cookies and listen to my audiobook. So let's do that. Yeah, Poe? We'll do that? You're going to have to get out of my room. Yeah, you are. Yep. Anyway, let's record my audio and I'll check in with you once I'm done. Hello. I have finished my voice recording. So I'm just waiting for it to export and then I'm going to upload it. So you will see this, see the video before this one. I didn't intend for this one to go for so long, but it's what happened. It's what's happened. I am now going to make some cookies and go from there, I think. Yeah, I was meant to do some photos. I might just do a photo of like my shelves. Yeah, I'm tired now. This took a lot out of me. Doing a voiceover takes a lot. Just so you know. Anyway, I'm going to get my stuff ready to upload, and I'm contemplating even having a nap. Should I have a nap? It is a Saturday, and life on Saturdays is about naps, right? Or is that just me? Anyway, I'm going to do that now. Yeah. I'll check in on you soon. Now, I was going to put on Christmas music or listen to my audiobook while doing Christmas baking, but I've decided instead to put on A Night Before Christmas with Vanessa Hudgens, Josh Whitehouse, and Emmanuel Shakru. I don't know. It's medieval magic sends a 14th century knight to modern day Iowa, where he falls for a high school science teacher who's disillusioned about love. Let's try it, hey? Let me show you. It is going to be this one. Let's do it. See if it's any good, hey? I finished it. I loved it. I forgot how much it is just so cute. I'm going to like that now. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. Watch next. I've just done the gingerbread balls. I probably added in too much clove, but it is what it is. I did start to make sugar cookies and then I realized we had no eggs. So I have to wait for my husband to come home with the eggs before I do the next thing. I've wrapped my first present. And my video is all uploaded and scheduled. So pretty productive, pretty productive. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I've fed the dogs. They're currently having their dinner. I am maybe going to have a go at making a chocolate peppermint mocha. Or maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I might do that tomorrow. Just because of the amount of caffeine. Yeah. All in all, not super adventurous, but adventurous enough, I reckon. It's 11:30 something and I have done a lot this morning. We have done the backyard. Well, I've done the backyard. My husband did the front yard. So we cleaned up all the weeds and everything. So we're pulling out like these like grass things that are really sharp and they cut the dog's legs up. So we've pulled them all out and everything and we're slowly putting them into our green bin. So where I live, we have a green bin, which is like really big, and you can put your green waste in there. So we're slowly putting it in, but it only gets emptied once a fortnight. So anyway, you can hear the dishwasher in the background. I put it on last night after doing all the baking and it didn't clean very well. It's not a great cleaner, but anyway, so I just hand washed all the dishes and yeah, I had a shower after doing stuff outside because it was all hot and sweaty and dirty and all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to blow dry my hair out. So do a blowout. And then I'm going to continue baking. So let's go into my bathroom. It's very exciting here. You see, it's very exciting in my bathroom. I'm going to do a blowout. So what I use, because I do have curly hair, is I blow dry it first. So I have one of these, I think it's a VS Sassoon one. I have your normal blow dry nozzle and I blow it to about 90% dry. You can lock the head in, and then I use the round brush, which has got really soft bristles, and I essentially just blow it out. So we're going to do that. Of course, I'm going to use heat protection. So I used the whole hair tutorial for you today. I used L'Oreal. Is it L'Oreal? I think it's L'Oreal. I don't know. Bond Repair, just because my hair is a bit weak because I've straightened it for a long time. I use Bond Repair, and then there's like a leave-in treatment that you can use, and it makes your hair super soft. So I have done that, as you can see. Yes, I know I could just leave it curly, but it's a pain. Because every morning I have to re-wet it because the styling stuff that I have just doesn't work. So yeah, I could just leave it. I should probably just leave it, shouldn't I? It's a dilemma every day. Every day it's a dilemma. Should I leave it? Should I not? The last couple of days I've put it up in like a tight bun thing, so I don't know. I'll go ask my husband. I let him make the decisions. When I can't make a decision, I get him to make the decision. Like clothes and that, I tell him to pick a color, and then whether it's like a skirt, a dress, or pants. Let's see if he will talk to me. Curly or straight?
Straight.
Okay, thank you very much. Husband has spoken. Straight it is. Mainly because it's just easier to deal with. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to take the mic off. The mic off. done. Hair is done. Put some finishing oil in. Hopefully the back's nice, but honestly, the back is not my problem. That's an everyone else and you problem. So pretty nice, right? I'm so glad I've been watching the Brad Mondo videos and learning how to do my hair because I love it. I love it. Okay, I need to go charge this battery because you are currently on probably like 1% and upload all this footage. So I will check in on you later.
Hi, lovely people. It is 8:54 p.m. and it is nearly time for me to go to bed, but I wanted to stay up and finish my book, this one. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts because, yep. So I got to chapter like 34, I think, and I said to my husband, if they don't get together in the end, I'm going to return this book because I was frustrated AF. It's cute. I love it. Ending too short. I feel like there should have been like an epilogue of them afterwards, and I felt like in the end it was kind of unrealistic of how it was going to function. But I loved the relationship dynamic within this. I liked the romance. I liked the growth of the character Harriet. Nolan was a bit of a pain in the butt. He wasn't seeing what was in front of him, and he was very blind to that because of his infatuation with Harriet. In terms of the romance scenes, not the best. Very, yeah. But I do like it. I'm probably going to give it, I was originally going to give it a 4. I'm probably going to give it a 3 because of that ending. I wish there was an epilogue that explained things afterwards, but alas, there is not. Yeah, it is now time for me to get ready to go to bed and get ready for the next day. It's meant to be 18 degrees tomorrow, and by the way, I'm cold. It's like 8 degrees right now. Hello, spring. What's going on? Anyway, I'm now going to go get into bed and relax and get ready for the next day, which is my day at work. So this is the end of the video. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you have enjoyed this chaotic mess of a vlog. It's going to be fun for me to edit later. But I think I'm going to pick up this one and read this, and hopefully this will make me happier. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you are, that you keep on reading, you keep the magic alive. And I'll see you next time you stop by my library. Bye!